Today we're talking major championships, and we're out here in the rough. Now, I don't have rough like the Northeast. I'm out here in Southern California, but I do have some varieties of lies here. Now, what happens a lot of major championships, they grow this rough up, and especially as you come off the fairway. So you dribble that thing through a firm fairway, and all of a sudden, you could get one of three different lies. You could end up with this one, which to me is not too bad, right? It's sitting up nice and high. You could end up with this one, which is kind of medium, and then you could get that one that just disappears. So you're faced with three different options, three different types of shots. Now, anytime I get this one, I'm thinking I might be able to pick it. So I need to come in a little bit shallower, and I want as little grass as possible interacting with the club and that golf ball, because that way I can still get some spin off that and still flight at my normal distances. So this type of technique, I want to make sure I'm coming in a little bit shallower. I don't want to be steep. A lot of people, when they get in the rough, they try and chop down on that thing, but you have to read the lies. And this is what the best players in the world do so well. They look around the golf ball. They try and look at the grass that's around their golf ball, and often you'll see them find a little patch not far from their golf ball and take a little bit of a practice swing just to see how that club goes through the turf. And you want to try and do that yourself if you end up in this scenario. So on this one right here, I'm going to try and come in a little bit shallower because I want to try and get very good interaction between the club and the ball, so I get those grooves on it. It still goes my normal distance, and I can spin it. On this one, I've got a big chunk of grass right behind my golf ball. This is going to come out more like a flyer. So when they say a flyer, what is that? It's a ball that comes out dead with no spin. And a lot of times this is a judgment call by the player. They usually go down in loft, or they go up in loft, go down in the number of the club, because they know it's going to come out hot. It usually comes out not very high, and it tumbles because it has no spin. This one, this is more of that layup one. I'm just looking at this one and going, I need to get it back in the short stuff, and I better have good short game, because that one, I don't know how it's going to come out, and I'd rather take my chances of playing my next shot from the short stuff and try and get it close to the flag. So let's have a little go at these three and see how we do. So this one right here, all I'm going to do is try and create a little bit more of a shallow angle of attack, try and pick this thing right off the top of the grass and not go down and get it. And that came out pretty nicely. It's actually come out fairly hot, but pretty straight, landed softly, no real issues with the way I had it. Now this one, I'm expecting it to come out. I'm gonna have to get down into this one a little bit. So to get down into it, I actually put a little more flex on my lead leg, and what that does is it creates a little bit more of a steeper angle of attack, allows me to go down and get this golf ball, and it's gonna come out pretty hot. You can see it comes out much lower with a lot of topspin, and I'm expecting to try and land that one short of the green and let it bounce on. This one, I'm gonna have to dig it out. So on this one, rough usually changes this face and rolls it over. I'm actually gonna get the handle lower. I'm gonna open the face slightly. I'm gonna lean a lot more weight on my lead side, and I'm just gonna chop this out and leave the club in the ground and try and pop it out. That one came out, as you can see, pretty nasty. It was deep down there, but sometimes that's all I've got. So all I tried to do is get that back in the short stuff, give myself a chance to hit a Vokey wedge in there close, and that's what you're gonna have to do if you find yourself in U.S. Open rough.